Every time you stream a video, send a message, or browse the internet, there's a good chance the information is traveling through strands of glass thinner than a human hair. These tiny fibers carry data as pulses of light, making modern communication possible. But how are these remarkable cables actually made? From ultra-pure materials to furnaces hotter than lava, the process is far more fascinating than most people realize. That's exactly what we're exploring today, right here, on History of Simple Things. At first, it may seem strange that something as fragile as glass is trusted to carry internet traffic around the world. But fiber optics work because glass can guide light extremely efficiently. Instead of sending electrical signals like traditional copper wires, fiber optic cables send pulses of light. Those pulses represent data, videos, emails, music, and everything else we use online. Since light travels incredibly fast and experiences very little interference, fiber optics can carry much more information over much longer distances. The glass used isn't the same material found in windows or drinking glasses. It has to be exceptionally pure. Even tiny impurities could weaken the light signal and reduce performance. In fact, the purity requirements are so strict that some people compare fiber manufacturing to semiconductor production. Before manufacturers can create kilometers of thin fiber, they first make something much larger called a preform. A preform is a thick glass rod that already contains the same internal structure found in the finished fiber. Creating the preform begins with highly purified chemicals, often containing silicon. These chemicals are introduced into a rotating glass tube, while heat and controlled reactions cause microscopic particles of silica to form. Layer after layer, material builds up until the structure is complete. Different layers have slightly different optical properties. The center, called the core, guides the light, while the surrounding cladding keeps the light trapped inside through a phenomenon known as total internal reflection. Because light must travel efficiently over great distances, this stage requires extraordinary precision. Once the preform is complete, it's moved to a drawing tower, one of the most impressive parts of the entire process. The bottom end of the preform is placed into a furnace heated to roughly 2,000 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, the glass softens enough to be stretched. Gravity pulls the softened glass downward, forming a continuous strand. As it descends through the drawing tower, the strand becomes thinner and thinner until it reaches a diameter of just 125 micrometers, about the thickness of a human hair. Maintaining that exact size is critical. Sophisticated laser measuring systems monitor the fiber continuously and make adjustments in real time to ensure the diameter remains consistent. A single preform can produce many kilometers of fiber. Freshly drawn glass fibers are strong, but they are vulnerable to scratches and microscopic defects that could weaken them over time. To protect the fiber, it immediately passes through liquid polymer coatings. These coatings are quickly hardened using ultraviolet light. Typically, 2 layers are applied. The inner layer provides cushioning, while the outer layer adds durability and protection against moisture and physical stress. Without these coatings, the fibers would be far more difficult to handle and much more likely to fail. Manufacturing doesn't end after the fiber is coated. Every meter undergoes extensive quality checks. Machines constantly measure diameter, strength, and optical performance. Engineers also test attenuation, which refers to how much light signal is lost as it travels through the fiber. Modern optical fibers are remarkably efficient, allowing light to travel long distances with very little loss. Strength tests are equally important. Although they appear delicate, fiber strands are surprisingly durable and can withstand considerable tension during installation. Any sections that fail quality standards are removed before the fiber reaches customers. Individual optical fibers are rarely used alone. Many applications require dozens, hundreds, or even thousands of fibers bundled together. The fibers are first organized into color-coded tubes to simplify identification and maintenance. Protective materials are then added to shield them from moisture, crushing forces, and temperature changes. Outdoor cables may include waterproof gels and steel reinforcement. Some even contain special materials that discourage rodents from chewing through them. Undersea cables require even more protection. Multiple layers of insulation and steel armoring help them survive decades beneath the ocean. While the fibers themselves are tiny, the finished cable can be several centimeters thick. Fiber-optic technology transformed communications. Compared with copper wires, fiber can carry far more information over greater distances. Today's high-speed internet, video streaming, cloud computing, and countless online services depend on fiber networks. Researchers are already developing new designs capable of carrying even larger amounts of data with even less signal loss. What began as a scientific breakthrough has become one of the foundations of modern life. Fiber optic cables may be hidden underground, buried beneath oceans, or tucked away inside buildings, but the process behind their creation is extraordinary. Starting with ultra-pure chemicals, manufacturers create massive glass preforms, heat them to incredible temperatures, stretch them into strands thinner than a human hair, and protect them with multiple layers before transforming them into cables that connect the world. Every message, video call, and streamed movie relies on pulses of light racing through these tiny strands of glass. And perhaps that's what makes fiber optics so remarkable. One of humanity's most important inventions is something most of us never even see. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.